welcome around the world as we have 5 lights on. They touch Martin.
Look at this, top 4 then, almost nose to tail.
Why is the my son looking?
Oh, so close.
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. And here's our track, 4.94 kilometers long, and overtaking chances into the first corner, into turn 14 at the end of the Esplanade, and now into turn 16 in the newly reprofiled sector that we first ran on in 2023. Still though, it's punishing and tough on the brakes, and the heat and humidity will take an effect on our drivers. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Russell, Phoenix, and Norris, Hamilton, Gasly, Stroll, and Alex Albon, Hadjar, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, and Ocon, Bortoletto, Antonelli, Liam Lawson, and Nico Hülkenberg. Doohan and Ollie Behrman rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box today, former racing driver herself, Naomi Schiff. Now, we had great fun watching them win last time out. What a great victory it was. But can they carry that into today's race?
Well, they're certainly in a great position. It's always great to just come off of a win. The momentum's there, the team are working well together, and so is the car. So what they've got to do is just keep building on that. Don't change a winning formula. Keep it simple and keep doing what you're doing.
And the formation lap gets underway here in Singapore. The fans have come out here in large numbers, and they'll be hoping to see an exciting race unfold before our very eyes. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can, and they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, and failing that, within the points.
We are under the floodlights and ready to go here at Marina Bay in Singapore. It's lights out and away we go! Leclerc gets a good start and is already inching ahead of Max Verstappen into turn 1. As into turn 1, Phoenix hangs it round the outside and tries to overtake Norris into turn 3 and gets a better exit and does get past the McLaren, but now he's on the tail of Oscar Piastri. Into turn 5 and Piastri squirms a bit and hands the position to Phoenix. So it's Leclerc, the 2 Red Bulls and the 2 McLarens, the top 5, as Norris thinks about a move on his teammate, but thinks against it. I wonder if that overtake from Phoenix was legal though. Let's see a replay. On board with Phoenix, waiting for the lights to go out. It is a very long red light, and maybe caught Phoenix off guard, as Norris gets ahead of Phoenix before turn 1. But into it, Phoenix is ahead before they exit the corner, and Phoenix fights Norris till the exit of turn 3 and eventually gets ahead. Now let's see this from Norris's view. He gets a really good start, but into turn 1, Phoenix hangs it round the outside, and there you can see his front wing. He was ahead before going off track. Stewards have decided no investigation necessary for that incident between Phoenix and Norris. It doesn't matter now, as Phoenix is in DRS range of his teammate. Down the straight, And Verstappen gets a really bad exit coming out of the final corner. What has happened there? Is he going for a move into turn 1? He is! And he now is behind the race leader in P2. Phoenix now, almost under 1 second of Leclerc. There is no doubt he is gaining on the race leader. Well, Phoenix is catching Leclerc. We have to watch the battle behind, but Piastri goes round the outside of the Red Bull. Verstappen is now in a McLaren sandwich between Piastri and Norris. The pit window is now open, and I'm assuming Phoenix and Leclerc are pitting. But who will come in first? As Phoenix is gaining on Leclerc. Gaining on Leclerc, and he's definitely going for it, isn't he? Yes, he is! Into the final chicane! What a move! He now goes into the pit lane at the same time as Leclerc, but ahead. It's up to the pit crews now. Can Red Bull produce a good enough stop for Phoenix to come out ahead of the Ferrari and... Oh! Issue on the front left! Come on, Red Bull. And Leclerc is now back ahead of Phoenix.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Long way to go.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that.
We're in this together, mate. Head down. Come on.
Phoenix now on fresher tyres and behind Jack Doohan, and wastes absolute no time getting stuck behind that Alpine and is back behind Leclerc. Phoenix now on the back of Leclerc, who's behind this massive train. And is he going to go for it? No, not here, but on the exit of the hairpin. Phoenix gets a much better exit, and suddenly all over the Ferrari. The two net leaders of this race and championship rivals are wheel to wheel, and Phoenix gets a better exit and wins out. But he gets blocked by the Haas of Biermann, and this could be his next target as he weaves left and right to get behind the Haas and into the slipstream as he doesn't make a move in the chicane. But on the exit, he hangs it round the outside of the Haas and into 14th. What a move! Phoenix now coming down the main straight and Piastri coming out of the pits. This is going to be very tight as Phoenix leaves the space on the inside but manages to stay ahead. Phoenix on the back of Hülkenberg, and he needs to get past and not hurt these fresher tyres, which he does. Just 5 laps to go here in Marina Bay, and Phoenix on the back of Bortoleto in the other Sauber, who is yet to come in for a pit stop. And I imagine he will now, and he does! Phoenix is now in the lead of the Singapore Grand Prix!
Yes, boys, come on.
Yes, boys, indeed.
2 laps later, and Piastri's hard tyres seem to have fired up as he's now on the back of the Red Bull with DRS, and Phoenix will try to defend but can't do anything about it, and Piastri moves into first place. Now it's Phoenix's turn with DRS along the straight and flat kink of turn 6. He is gaining with DRS and gaining, but no! He hangs back, but he is running out of time and laps. Approaching turn 14, and Phoenix takes the opportunity and goes down the inside on Piastri and back into the lead. Phoenix goes too deep, and that allows Piastri to catch back up as we start the final lap of this race. As we approach the kink of turn 6, Piastri has DRS, but I don't think he's close enough. But he will have another chance down at turn 14.
Left-hand toggle is available if you need a bit.
No, just leave me to it. Just leave me to it.
Phoenix wants to be left alone, but Piastri now has one last chance on this straight. Phoenix weaving all the while to break the slipstream as he manages to keep Piastri behind. What a close battle. Phoenix now reclaims the lead of the championship as he rounds the final corner and wins the Singapore Grand Prix.
We will fight to the end, mate. Fantastic.
Yeah, boys, come on! Yes! We're definitely catching them. Good job. Great job all weekend.
That is a shot we need. The two championship contenders shaking it out and showing respect to each other. They all deserve a spray of champagne in this humidity of Singapore, and Phoenix takes the lead of the championship. Next is Texas. I can't wait for that.